You need a good camera for talking head videos, interviews, demos, and footage. I would recommend that you choose a camera with HD resolution. It should be able to record either in 1280 by 720 or 1920 by 1080. People ask me all the time, can I use the camera that's built into my laptop? The problem with that is that the quality is often not that good. So there are other options out there that are better. You can use a webcam that is an external camera outside your computer. If you're looking for a solid choice for a webcam, the Logitech C920 is a good choice for you. You could use your phone. Smartphone cameras are pretty good these days, and most new models, smartphones, give you decent results. But keep in mind that the optics in a smartphone are just so much smaller than in a video camera or in a photo camera with video capabilities, and you'll see some limitations due to that physical size difference. You'll especially notice these shortcomings when you're shooting in low light conditions or when you're shooting some very fast moving videos. So here are some recommendations for you that allow you to have great looking video results. The first one is to use a dedicated video camera. And there's a lot of consumer models out there today that will give you awesome looking video. Personally, I'm using a Sony Handycam HDR CX350. And we've had this camera for quite a few years now, and I've not found a reason to replace it. We have shot lots of video with it, and it's performed great for footage as well as taking talking head videos. It's easy to handle, has good battery life, and shoots great video. Now, it does shoot in a file format called M2S, and Camtasia can natively not import that format. But there's an easy fix to that, an additional codec that you can download for free. And I'll post a download link to that in the supplemental text file for this lecture so you can get it as well. Now, the sound is not great when shooting talking head videos, but that's a problem you run into with any camera with a built-in mic. It's always a good idea to add an external mic, and we'll talk more about in the microphone section about that. The other type of camera that you can use is a photo camera with video capabilities. You can use a compact camera. Personally, we're using a Panasonic DMC2530, and it does really good for regular videos, but I have to share with you, I've had issues with focusing when I'm doing talking head videos. It just doesn't focus as quickly, and I've seen that problem with several compact cameras. So the lesson here is just test, test, test before you're shooting a whole bunch of footage. If you have the budget, you can also shoot with a digital SLR camera. My recommendation for you would be a Canon EOS 70D. It's a very good camera. You have tons of manual and automatic settings available. And the other cool thing about that camera is that you can add a shotgun mic on the top in the hot shoe like a Rode VideoMic Pro. And the last thing we must mention about when we talk about cameras is very important. It's called a tripod. Very important. A tripod is a must-have when it comes to your equipment. Don't go without it. It makes your video so much better because it gives you a really steady shot. No way that you can hold the camera completely still when you're doing it handheld. And it allows you to do your talking head videos alone. You can't hold the camera and shoot at the same time, so a tripod is a great way. By the way, if you're setting up your tripod for talking head videos, you want to position the camera in about eye height to the presenter. And as promised, here's also my recommendation for you for a teleprompter. There's a company out called Interact Media. They sell an awesome and expensive model called the R81010 that allows you to mount your camera behind that beam splitter glass that's so important, and allows you to put your tablet or iPad in front of it to serve up the content. Also, another little tip, I'm running software on my iPad to serve this up. It's called Teleprompt Plus, and it's software that I really like. I can import my text directly from Dropbox, and I can make lots of settings, including speed and mirror image, which is something I need to use the teleprompter. So those are a few tips for you to get you started with your camera, teleprompter, and software. Let me know how you do.